coming up on your screen. Now the breadth is completely dented today. And again, it would be a painful morning for mid and small cap stocks, because by 11 o'clock those margin calls will kick in. By 11 o'clock all those compulsions in the F&O market would kick in. So we are not off to a great start, we are off to a weak start, and we are now decisively below 22,500. So forget 22,800, now 22,500 is also gone. It was expected to be a tough morning, but I never thought that it would be such an ugly morning for the breadth of the market. What do you have in terms of newsmakers? A lot of F&O inclusions actually. And I will not be surprised that some of the stocks which are part of F&O inclusion, in a bull market they go higher, in a bear market they go lower. So IRDA, Phoenix Mills, then you have NBCC. Those stocks may just well be on the resale. IRDA, we are discussing this in the morning, that it had to happen. Why? Because the stock has just become so overweight and the valuations had become so frothy there. Torrent Power. If this inclusion list would have come in a trending bull market, then these stocks would have been green, and that is market for you. That for the same news you can react differently because the mood and the participation is different. IRDA, I am very clear. Again, I'm just pointing facts here. It has to adjust because valuations were just freaky. I use the word that if you got dry, you were lucky that you got a lottery. But now if you still have it, I think reassess your risk.
Right, other than that, there are some of the other news makers. Let's watch out for Coal India, as the company has come out with a surprise FSA price hike announcement, and Nuvama believes that it could help the company's EBITDA numbers for FY26 and 27. That stock is up around 2.5% in trade right now. Other than that, KEI Industries as well as Polycap India, they are seeing some bit of a rebound in today's trading session, higher by 1 to 2% right now. Let's see whether or not this sustains. But Crompton Greaves Consumer Electricals is also one of the other news makers on the back of the analyst day and positive brokerage notes as well. ICICI Prudential, after that Investec upgrades, the stock is higher by 0.5%. And some of these pharma names like Lupin, Sun Pharma, they are holding onto that shade of green. Other than that, Interglobe Aviation is another stock wherein Jefferies has gone ahead and increased the weightage on this particular counter with a 4% weightage introduction now. That stock is in focus on the back of this. And let's also watch out for what Jubilant Foodwork is doing after a lot of these brokerage notes coming in and the target price trending higher, but a bit of a profit booking right there, 4% downtick on this particular counter. The breadth of the market is definitely not looking that great, because on the NSE front there are just handful of 228 stocks that are clinching on to that shade of green, and in the Nifty 50 basket, just two counters, that is Coal India as well as Shriram Finance, are holding on to the green. But on the flip side, it's the auto, IT, even some of these financial names like IndusInd Bank, they are definitely reeling under pressure. And let's also watch out for IndusInd Bank as well, because today will be the adjustment for MSCI India rejig, and IndusInd Bank is expected to see inflows, but definitely with the markets, the stock is down about 4% in trade right now. Nifty has actually broken below that 22,400 mark as well, trying to test that 22,300 mark. Let's see whether or not we are able to sustain that, while Nifty Bank is now drifting below to that 48,000 mark as well.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.